In BL fandoms, the biggest career hurdles don't always come from bad acting, weak scripts, or messy management. Nope. Often the real chaos kicks in when an actor is paired with someone who already has a devoted fanship. Once fans pick a favorite pairing, any newcomer is basically walking into a minefield. And it doesn't matter if the old ship is active, dead, or just existed in someone's imagination. Drama is guaranteed. Here are a few examples that prove it. 2021 gave Thailand one of its strongest BL hits, and the iconic duo Nannon. A year later, their real-life split ended the partnership. Nannon focused on music, and started working with Lung Thanapan. That's when the fandom lost it. Nannon fans refused to accept Lung, bombarding him with insults, harassment, and even ableist slurs when he mentioned acting classes. The hate escalated to death threats against both and Lung. Fans disrespected private moments, edited funeral photos to erase C, and hijacked events, from showing up in Nannon colors at solo fan meeting to plastering the Starlympic Arena with tribute posters and vandalizing Lung's photo booth image. When Lung were announced for kidnap, the news was drowned out by demands to bring back Nannon. Fans even sent trucks begging for the ship. By March 2025, and Lung split. The fandom had made it impossible for them to work together, and Lung had no choice but to step away. In February 2024, James fans got blindsided when James quit Love Upon a Time to focus on music. Mandy confirmed the ship was done and that James was stepping away from BL entirely. Instantly, Mandy's socials were flooded with demands that never be paired with anyone else. Then in May, Mandy announced JJ Ratchapan as Net's new partner. Most fans welcomed him, but the toxic crowd went straight for blood. JJ had already been doxxed and threatened before the announcement even dropped. And once it became official, the hate exploded. He got death threats from people who were supposed to meet him at a fan sign in Osaka on May 25th. In Twitter Spaces, fans said things like, "I want to throw stones at him. I want to stab him. I hope he dies." All of this just because Net moved on with a new co-star. James, who had also moved on, didn't face much backlash. One fan summed it up, all because James no longer exists. They praised James for moving on but attacked Net and threatened JJ. Net has had to defend JJ himself. On a 2024 live stream, fans kept spamming James in the chat. Net shut it down, chanting JJ back at them and warning everyone to stop disrespecting his new co-star. Despite all the hate, Net and JJ haven't cracked. Their partnership is solid, and they're set to headline Love Upon a Time together in 2026. When Why Are You was announced, Zeeprock was blamed by some Perth Saint fans for breaking up the ship. In reality, Perth Tanapon and Saint Supapong had already ended their working partnership and were no longer publicly interacting before Z became part of the project. When Z joined the project, criticism hit him hard. Fans spread rumors like Z doesn't answer messages, he sleeps on set, and he isn't professional, using them to attack him. Things worsened when his manager Aof was exposed for unpaid actors and shady behavior. The backlash got so intense that Z fell into depression, gained weight, and stayed away from work for over a year. In a 2023 Club Friday interview, he said, "I thought I probably wouldn't act anymore. I told Poff I won't act in BL again. There's a lot and it's quite tiring." Even after stepping back, some fans continued to block support for his new projects, calling him difficult and the problem. Everything changed when he met Nunu during Demundi's New Year calendar photo shoots. Z said, "He stood out to me. I thought, this kid will be famous." Working with Nunu on Cutie Pie rebuilt his confidence. Barcode was first introduced to viewers at 17 through Kinporsche, appearing alongside Jeff Satter. Because of their age and the storyline, their characters were a minor couple with little screen time and no explicit romance. Still, some fans started shipping them. After the series, Barcode and Jeff were set to appear in Wuju Bakery, a paranormal BL that reportedly finished filming but hasn't aired. Jeff later asked fans to stop asking about it, leaving many to assume it might never be released. Another project, Happy Ending, has also had no updates for a long time. Barcode later joined GMMTV and was paired with Kin for 2 new BL projects in 2026. Some fans of the old pairing chose not to support the new ship. focusing instead on past content and ignoring Barcode's current work. This shows a common pattern in BL. Actors move between projects and partners as part of their careers, while parts of the fandom take longer to adjust. In some cases, fan backlash can occur even when a pairing was never official. This has been seen in situations where actors are linked to ghost ships created by fandoms. Supa has worked in the BL industry for several years. His previous on-screen pairing was in 2021 BL, Love by Chance. In 2023, he stated that he was open to returning to BL, but did not have a confirmed project or co-star at the time. Later, GMMTV announced that he would be paired with William from the boy group Lycan in an idol-themed series. Although William did not have an official acting ship, a portion of his group's fanbase had long paired him with fellow member Lego through fan edits and online content. When GMMTV did not follow that expectation and instead paired him with Est, some fans reacted negatively. During that period, online harassment was directed at both actors. Est received insults, and William was criticized for being in a pairing and accused of negatively affecting the group's activities. Some fans were reported to ignore them at public events or withdraw support. Both actors later spoke in interviews about the pressure they experienced. William said it got to a point where he was anxious all the time and couldn't eat properly or enjoy the things he used to. Est also said he felt like he was the one bringing the problems and wanted to end the pairing, but William chose to continue, stating that their working relationship had no internal issues. They have both described 2024 as a particularly difficult period in their careers. By 2025, the reception of their pairing had improved significantly, with growing support from new audiences and fans. While some negative reactions continued online, those voices became less prominent compared to overall support. Fan backlash in BL isn't just about on-screen pairings. Real-life relationships can trigger it too. Tulpakern, usually private and low-profile, faced intense criticism after reports of his relationship with Musipazit. The two met over a decade ago at university and started dating in early 2022 while Tul was studying for his master's in America. Fans noticed when Mew visited him multiple times, stayed at his place, and they were seen sightseeing and celebrating birthdays together. In BL culture, where shipping is taken very seriously, their relationship caused a storm. Mugulf fans, one of the largest fandoms, reacted harshly, calling Tul names like ugly, homewrecker, and clout chaser, mocking his Bell's palsy and even sending death threats. Mew also faced harassment and had to urge fans to seek mental health help. When Tul and Mew went public, Tul explained his hesitation. "The world is harsher than I expected. They don't know me, but they want me to die. People judge me and make me suffer for my choices." Even now, Tul still faces hate daily. Sensitive by nature, he admits, "I'm a worrywart. I think too much, despite my image as a sociable extrovert, but after years in showbiz, I'm better at letting go." Despite the trolls, Tul and Mew have decided to live their lives on their own terms, ignoring fans who can't let go of a ship that sank 5 years ago. So, what's the one thing a BL actor should never do? Replace someone in a ship. BL stans will make your life hell. All this drama is exhausting for the actors and the fans. What do you think should happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's hear it straight from you.